Are you ready? Let's go.
Alex J. Aguiar.
Alex, are you ready to pod? We are ready. Let's get to it.
Ready.
This is Alex J. Aguiar, and welcome to Pod With Me Quickie. Today we're going to discuss the ego. That's right, the ego. We're going to go a little bit spiritual here today.
Ego is the part of your personality that identifies with self. It's the part of your brain that says, I am this. It's that strict, rigid belief system or ego that will always keep you stuck. What's important to understand is that your ego is what's going to make you see something on this site or see an information or see a new tip or advice or a new point of view and immediately react negatively to it.
The ego is not worth defending. And we all spend a lot of our time defending this thing that says, well, I am what I do have and I have to get more things. And if I don't have as much as they do, then they're going to, and we go through our lives doing all of this stuff. And what it does is it brings us to a point where we no longer have something, or our reputation is gone or taken away from us, or somebody steals it. We lose our identity.
Why do we have it though? Why do we have it?
We have it because it works. It works at getting ourselves believing that we're better than other people.
So how do you know you have an ego, and how big is your ego? Here are 20 signs that you have an ego. 1. You refuse others' advice. 2. You act as if others are beneath you. 3. You tell people that they are beneath you. 4. You think you are untouchable. 5. You never see yourself as the problem. 6. You never think that others are out to get you. 7. Attention. You always want to be the center of attention. 8. You refuse to apologize. 9. You see yourself as the victim. 10. Selfishness. 11. Can't handle criticism. 12. You need to be in control. 13. Craving respect and recognition. 14. Always being defensive. 15. Setting unattainable goals. 16. You laugh at others' misfortunes. 17. You are never satisfied with what you have. 18. You have a large sense of entitlement. You're entitled to everything. 19. Low self-esteem. So if you're feeling insecure, but you try to cover it up by appearing more confident or competent than you really believe you are. And actually, guys, people accept you more, much more, when you allow yourself to be human. When you show your failures, you're going to get a lot more respect from people and love. And number 20, you don't see yourself in this list, but don't care. If you're justifying your bad behavior, then yep, you are.
How do we go beyond the ego? Through self-awareness. Just through self-awareness, through awareness of our own thoughts, feelings, behaviors, and our speech.
All we have to do is see ourselves in everyone.
Basically, if the reason that I'm receiving is to satisfy myself, then that's egoism. If my reason for receiving is to fulfill another, then it becomes giving to that person and ultimately to the upper force, to the Creator. But we can never do that naturally. It's something that can only be achieved above our nature and not by destroying or suppressing it. Things grow only as a result of the expansion of desire, and we're purposely given our desires in their egoistic form. It's our only tool. And it's only by expanding the ego and then correcting it that we could ever reach a state in which we would be able to exit it. We are surrounded by a sea of light. We're constantly being given, and we're constantly receiving. So we constantly have an opportunity to feel and correct our egoism.
This is Alex J. Aguiar, and you have just listened to a Pod With Me Quickie. For more on Pod With Me, look us up on Facebook under Pod With Me, AJA, and on Instagram under Pod With Me. Also in the Apple Podcast app and on the Google Podcast app. And of course, the pod's home, alexjaguiar.com. This is Alex J. Aguiar. Until our next quickie. Don't fall off the pod.
Ready.